Hello everyone. So, if you just want it straight to the point, if you have seen any of my videos, certain mostly my main draft video of the new survival. Hold on. That's or the art video, you know, that have a slight not obsession but interest in a certain actor. And when you watch this reaction video, which will be based off 2 series which will give the hint of this actor, which you probably know, it becomes clear. But yeah, let's just get into the video. Yeah, it's the omens. Imagine that, right? You've been dipped out of the Garden of Eden. This dude in white comes up to you and be like, here's this. Don't let the sun go down here. He's so bad himself. One thing I don't get is that Jolie Watts, he doesn't eat, right? He drinks a lot, but you don't see him ever eating. He's always watching a Sealville, and I don't know if I just played. Oh my god, I went bad way too far. Oh, hold on. He's looking at those moves. You cannot tell me otherwise. He is looking at those. Direct eye contact. You assume it's the fort, but he puts the fort down. Oh my god. He puts the foot down and he's still just. I mean, I can't tell if he's like looking straight ahead and the glasses just slip down, or he's like that thing. If I wear sunglasses, nobody can see me. Is that obvious? Also, the Wits, right? From what I know, is a hotel and a restaurant, a very romantic one. Where normally you go out for a date night, a proposal, like an anniversary. Also, did you guys hear about the news of the Romans? May 13th. The Roman season 3. 90 minutes, but it better end well. Okay, I'm sorry I'm pausing. One thing, right, you can step this bit. Do you know the TV show Lucifer, made by Neil Gaiman? I know the people, of course. But I'm mostly focusing on the Neil Gaiman part, who also made this. And you might be thinking, it might not be connected. I have a theory, right? So, God in that universe is male. Spoilers, is Neil Gaiman. But Lucifer's mother is sent into like a void bit where she's made her own universe. And what gender's God in this universe? Female, which means that this should be the universe that that situated. That's why we never hear anything about Lucifer. It's only Satan. So maybe, I mean, probably not, but I need to stop bothering. I love that when, like, so obviously, if you don't know this, the actor for Jolie is Tortoise and the actor for Zero is Wells. But sometimes you can hear the Wells, and then you can hear, like, you normally hear the Wells from Michael. You don't hear a lot from David. You don't hear a lot of the Tortoise-ness creeping in. But you can definitely hear the Wells. But it's because I think it's because I don't know how to explain it, but like Michael's kind of using a London Welsh standard combination, so deep voices bring out the Welsh, while Jolie is using more of a just pure London kind of talk, so you don't hear any start just unless he says a certain word, but he's like that's Swedes in a way, so sometimes you can hear the wee bit of Tortoise. I know I'm not saying the right speed impediment. I love my life. He's so proud of himself. Okay, so he's a snake, right? So he's half human, half human, and half snake. I will be pausing as a reaction video. What do you expect? Wouldn't he be like the snake stays with the gun? But this is more of a demon sense than a snake sense. But like maybe that's the only thing that's not snake. Like the only thing that's snake is the eyes and the transformation. I'm just saying it'd be just to make him like that is done out especially. And I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I had a bit of the doctor there. Like, it's when he's happy, right? And he's like, like, like not laughing, but like not diddling. You know what I mean? Like about to laugh, or like I need to stop pausing it. But like you can hear a bit of the doctor creeping out. What is he eating? I know what his idea is. That's yeah. See. Yeah. He does appear like define themselves, right? And it's not a CFO, I think. I think it's Drolly. I think Drolly just knows where he is, so he comes up with, and it's used to be around Angel. Because we know when Azir fell in love with Drolly in 1941, but we don't know when Drolly fell in love with him. And my is in the NA is when he found out that Angel, this time calling him Angel, gave away the sword. I think that's when he ultimately fell in love. It doesn't mean actual kids, he meant the dots. I think he loves dots. Why is this hat fluffy? I just think that's a bit excessive. And there we go, a love story. hate the hair. I hate the hair. I hate the hair. I mean, it's okay. What's up with the wee noises? Sorry, what about the artist? I thought this was a artist. He's so happy. Really bad language. Everybody's like, what does he? As you know, nobody's playing an eye. Literally threatened. With one bed. Wait. I never noticed that. If that's like actual Julie, then you know, I never clicked to that. This reaction gets me. The jar is like their baby. Same for the boot shop. They do own it. Because Julie's a bit more protective of the Bentley than Asura is about the boot shop. Don't do it. Oh, I see. It's just the that explains all the doctor references. So I see something down here, and I'm thinking, the video is a bit short, so why not just I love this. I love this bit. My pineapple shit. It's like they switch roles. Nigel's definitely Jolie in this weird fucked up relationship, and David's definitely a Theophil. But I feel like if it was the other way around, it has been what? I feel like not trying to be rude, but having the bitter die being like a Theophil's like dirtily, like he looks like Geddy, and he's soft. Wow. Jolie on the other hand is tough and well a twitch. I feel like that's like apparently Hugh Jackman was supposed to be a CFL, and I might have seen would be Jolie. So lads, I feel like we have the same chemistry. Though I doodled it. To an aspect, totally David actually dissed Michael in that diss scene in season 2. Bit of spoiler. Just I don't know. Fun fact, David is so not first in Jerome in season 2. I'm telling you, they thought about that. There's like in the opening, Michael appears first when he comes down, then it's David. But then in season 2, it's David and it's Michael. But one thing, right, is that the opening of the Roman changes. Season 1's more ethereal and a Zeoville style, and it does focus on a Zeoville in season 1, but then it turns us into Drolly's style, you know, with the guitar and all that. And then like, I don't know, I don't think there's going to be an opening for season 2 since it's just season 3, so it's just one episode, but I don't know. Also, we will be doing a late night video. By the time this would already have passed, the late night video of art. wondered how, like, even do that when he's already done that. Does his name's not actually as a state's name, David Tennant. Doodle it. Right? Well, only Tennant's the state's bit. But like, he'd be like Lloyd Forger, just having all these different branches of like faces and names. See? He did the stuff with his normal name. So do you know like David's headband, right? David's head. I don't have this. It's normally apparently used to like buff up the hair at the back, but I just use it for like an actual headband. You can't see it very well because my hair is a bit greasy. But yeah. His name would be first. Lion past it. He did not work with him once. They were in Bright Young Things. True, they were never in a single scene together, but still sounds. Also, Bright Young Things. I like the characters. Don't really like the movie. No, I mean, the movie's fine. It's just, so you don't really need to watch it. But Michael Blaze, Miles Maitland, and I love the character. So basically, 1939, just don't tell you the story, has to leave. Spoilers, okay? Just pause. Just skip this bit if you want to actually watch it. But he's forced to France, because he's gay and he can't be gay back then. So the police found out and he had to move to France. But the worst part is that he was drawing the same as he does in Did Omens. Nothing has changed besides like a bit more fat on him. It's fine, you know. And a bit older. Just like. And then I was watching and I'm like, it had to go through this again. And then I was watching Doctor Who. The scene when Rose, spoilers again, Rose is separated from the Doctor, and I'm like, I can't do this again. David does not have a good relationship, and it's not like blonde people. Right? I feel like Bright Things is like the exception. Portals goes on a date with a blonde woman. Doctor was Jolie. The Romans, a Seerville. I didn't go on. What was it called? No, 52. Sarah, blonde. His wife, blonde. Tells them conspiracy theory. What's that, an alarm? Heard. I want to be heard. I want to be heard. I mean, he drew up with like how to say it. That's like, I'm pretty sure that's the starter's way of saying it. I think it's finally the way. I mean, he did the same idea from it. I don't know. See, this bit annoys me is when they're like fighting over it. I mean, it lasts like what, an episode and a half, but it annoys me. Guess what? He has this heat. I doodled this, right? I think from what I remember from doodling, he was supposed to be the 10th Doctor, and David replaced him. He has been, right? Every actor's been second choice. Technically, I think Nigel Seaman was always first choice in Good Omens, or like up there in the choices. He just got switched to another character, but that still counts. Yeah. I'm not joking, right? I've had 2 dreams about David for the past mornings that I would go back to sleep. And it would always be about meeting him. It would always be like, the first one was young David, right? And when Doctor Who aged David. And he was watching on something. I can't remember if I was in it, because it was like 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. And then I met him a few times, and then the story kind of changed. And then yesterday morning, when I went back to sleep, or maybe it was the other morning, I went back to sleep. I had this dream that I was in America in a really like tall monument hill, like really windy and that, and I was there to jump off, and then it like changed into a Dromedon thing, and I saw David there, and I like hugged him and that, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't really remember it, but then I just woke up, and like, oh my god, that was weird. The worst part is that I've not seen anything with David in it for like ages, right? Like the last thing I've been trying to do is watch that movie what we did on our holiday. That's it. Besides a few like Good Omens content on my Twitter, that's all I'm seeing. And that's my 2 dreams I've been having, and I'm so confused. This is like early morning, so I don't know. Like, it's weird. He throws some love. We all love Neil Gaiman. His wife and his husband are dying to dump for them. I think they're married. Might be fiance? No, I'm pretty sure Anna and Michael are married. Just see one of the Jade's what downstairs. Same drawing. You see the Jade brought back up the stairs behind David's soldier. Yeah. Oh. Fuck the elephants. No, they don't know his honeymoon. A dot did attach. Yeah, I've noticed that. Michael's E and A. Oh, is that doesn't seem obvious. Is that like the Welsh? What? I never noticed that. You didn't need tons for that bit. I feel like shit. So I just who's that? I don't know who that is. Oh, it might be producer. Um. What was that? Hold on. He turned into the what's it called? The wits of the West. You can't beat that. When did he get a new dog? I mean, I know he had. No. Oh, is this Dodge? So that was his Dodge. That explains it. Hold on. I might just. No, wait, no. Don't give a build at the site right now. There we go. Thank yous all for watching this nearly an hour long video. I hope you've have enjoyed this as much as I have. It's been a while since I've watched these. The last time I watched it was in a friend's house. Didn't really pay attention though. And then last time we watched it was the last episode of season 3 on Christmas Day. Wasn't a Christmas episode. My mum told it the breakup scene when David and Michael were like, we used to stop doing things together. One thing I just noticed is that a lot of it ends in threes. 3 seasons of The Omens, 3 seasons of DuckTales, but then I think that was cancelled, and 3 seasons of Staged. Maybe I'm just being too much into it. But fine, yeah. Oh, Doctor Who, 3 seasons. Thank yous all for watching. I just wanted to be at before I played art. Just I've been playing art for a while. But yeah, thank yous all for watching this video of reacting. Hopefully I did Prime and we can watch the omens. And maybe Disney to watch the deals, but yeah. And then subscribe and like the video if you actually liked it and want to see more of my content. If not, well, you should probably just click off the video at the start. But anyway,